I wanted to see a review for Star Wars, and I'm like, what's this? And it was like Ben Shapiro reviewing Star Wars. And he's
Why
like,
is Ben Shapiro reviewing Star
and he's
Wars?
like, well, actually, the pacing of this movie is quite boring.
They stole it from the Old Testament. The way Luke Skywalker divides his arms is exactly like Moses divided the sea to let his people go.
Did you know that Luke Skywalker changed his blue lightsaber to a pink lightsaber?
It's the left-wing agenda controlling the media.
Shmeh, Jewish.
This is my only bet. That's the only thing. What a warm autumn day.
I know.
It's rainy outside.
I love rainy days.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's funny. I love film noir.
Yeah.
And I love this weather. Like, it's...
Yeah.
Because you imagine yourself in a film noir.
Uh-huh.
But then we have one of those rainy days.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm like, I'm depressed.
I know.
It cannot be a film noir.
I can only watch like rainy days in movies and feel cozy.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, it's sunny outside and I'm complaining of how hot it is.
You know what really what grinds my gears?
Welcome guys to another edition of What Grinds My Gears with Gabriel Omassi.
You know the expression you see it on Reddit or YouTube in the comments a lot where they say watching this video is like cuddling up to a good book.
Uh-huh.
And I just imagine like some ugly 48-year-old spinner lady
with a glass of wine. Spinster.
Spinster. Not even wine. She's sober. She's reading a book.
Yeah, she's rubbing one out.
It's so sad.
Like
cuddling up to a book.
A Spanish lover.
Up to a book.
It's like, this is an Instagram moment. Hashtag.
Yeah, she's reading Hitler biography.
Yeah, they should cuddle to this podcast. Cuddle to this podcast, everybody.
Yeah. Where did I read? I read a comment on a guy's video being like, watching your videos is like cuddling up to a good book.
Okay, just before we start, there's like a bunch of hairs on your mic.
It's all in my mouth.
I don't think Gabe, clearly they're not my hairs. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, look at me. Clearly it's yours. I mean, I do rub my pubes on your only on your mic.
Hey, look how much cleaner my microphone is.
It's called ASMR. Balls. Balls ASMR.
Here's another. Watching your balls ASMR is like cuddling up to a good book.
What a good week.
Yeah, it was a good week.
I mean, it was a sad week too, but it was a good week as well.
Sad week?
Yeah.
The weather's changing.
Yeah, my lady left.
Oh yeah, girlfriend left. Yeah.
So it's a bit sad.
Was it sad leaving her at the metro or?
Yeah, I dropped her at the metro. I'm like, Salam alaikum. Just go take the 747 to the airport.
Yeah, take the airport bus. It's one way, $10.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm installing Tinder as she's getting on the bus. Posting pictures of us, but I'm like I'm cropping her out of the photo.
Yeah, already.
Get out of here, so I can cheat on you. Oh God, she's gonna listen to this. It's jokes. Yeah, they're jokes.
He's joking. And so what type of airport leaver are you? Do you drop them off and are you like goodbye and do you cry on the way out of there?
Well, I bring my guitar. I'm like goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. I'm naked with a heart on.
Oh.
You have been the one.
You have been the
one. You have been the one for me. I'm so holla, baby. You know, it's funny. I had a sad moment that turned into a beautiful moment. So my friend Sid asked me the next day, like, do you miss her? And I'm like, I don't think so. Mm-hmm. But I do feel an emptiness.
Yeah.
Like you walk home and it's like dead silence or there's a presence missing. Mm-hmm. Then I'm like, oh, that's missing someone. I forgot what it is to miss someone you like, you know? You become a degenerate who fucking shits his pants and doesn't know how to handle any utensils at home.
I can't.
Me, I'm like, I'm just going to eat a lot of carbs.
Yeah.
And I ate I ordered, like the day she left, I ordered 2 Domino's pizzas.
2?
And I'm just
2 large or 2 medium?
2 large, baby.
2 large?
I ate one. And I like a couple of like
meal
one for
dessert. For the rest.
And a little slice for dessert.
Yeah.
But it felt uncomfortable. I'm like, oh, that replaces, I replaced her with the vegetarian pizza with extra sauce. This is how I filled the hole. But then I thought about it. I'm like, I'm lucky, I get to miss someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what love is supposed to feel like. You miss someone.
Okay, yeah.
It's part of loving someone.
Yeah.
It's not
it's
not dandelions and blowjobs. It's also it's a good feeling, Yeah. I'm like, oh, I miss her. So I texted her, I missed her.
Oh,
She's like, that's nice.
Yeah. See, like,
She's like, who's this? New number.
Like, if I leave Claire even for, like, let's say a few hours, I write, I miss her.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is the gayest episode we've ever had.
It's very...
Talk about
very,
emotions.
We should put, like, a sound effect of, like, a rainy day in the background. Just like, my tea's gone gay, I wonder why.
My tea's done gay, I'm wondering why. Dido. One letter from being a dildo.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Dido?
Dido.
Where is Dido?
I don't know anything about her. I know that song. That's it.
I don't know what she looks like. She could be walking down the street unless she
Yeah.
goes, hey, have you seen my tea? I know she did a song with Eminem, but that's the only thing I know about her.
Well, you know Enya?
Yeah.
She's like, sail away, sail away, sail away.
I thought it was in English she was singing.
No, she's Irish. She's speaking English.
So those lyrics were in English?
Yeah, they're all English. It's
Really?
like, going to Honolulu, sail away to Fiji. I want to drink some Fiji.
My tie.
It's the song, the Sail
Really?
Away song. It's like, it's her singing about all these different beaches she wants to go to in the world.
Yeah.
And she's like, sail away, sail away. You know?
I thought Enya was like, like a religious, echoey, churchy sound. You know?
It's new wave music. It's like, it was popular like within.
Yeah,
it was
now
like
it's old wave. It's
Yeah,
not
old
even-
shit wave. Old
yeah,
shit.
no one listens to that anymore.
But so she was like one of the like it was, in Ireland, like it's like U2,
yeah.
Enya.
But wasn't it the guys who...
Yeah,
things
the
with their
Dropkick Murphys or whatever.
They're called the Dropkick Murphys? The Tom Murphys?
the Tom Murphy.
What's their name? Because they were popular for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, it's called square dancing?
It's Irish folk dancing, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's funny to look at, you know?
Yeah.
Because they're like they don't move on top.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the
river dancing.
River,
right?
river dance.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the dancing or
It's
is
the
it the name of the
dancing.
band?
No, well, it's like a type of dancing, and then
Okay.
there's a lot of dancers, and there's like one guy that was amazing at it.
Yes, and he was so popular.
His name was Lord of the Dance or some shit.
Lord of the Dance.
Yeah.
Lord of the Dance.
And he was great. The thing was with Enya though, she was very popular. She sold a
Yeah.
lot of records, but her music was so hard to do live that she couldn't do it live. Anytime she do it live, they'd be like, "Oh, this is shit." Oh God.
I
fuck
go
this.
to Honolulu.
Yeah, because her voice is all actually shitty. She
Really?
manipulates it through like computer and AI generated
she's like
algorithms.
the
T-Pain.
she's the T-Pain of Ireland. T-Pain.
That's hilarious.
She's the T-Pain of Ireland. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, I didn't
And-
know that. I thought that was her voice, like naturally.
Yeah, it's all echoed out and stuff, but it's nice music. It's like you could sleep to that on an elevator or something. Or
I watched a movie that made me realize how lucky we are that we, Coen Brothers, I think. It's one of the movies where it's like a bunch of stories put together, and there's a scene in the movie where there's a cowboy, and he's like on his horse, and he's walking in a canyon, and
Yeah.
he's singing, and when
Oh.
he's singing, you hear the echo,
yeah,
and it sounds as if it's like an album recording.
yeah,
Because, like now when you listen to an album, you'll hear that echo,
Yeah.
but it's artificial. No one is in a canyon.
yeah.
But then I'm like, oh my God, back then, only to get to hear that nice sound effect was to go in a canyon to sing.
Or a big lake. You could do it on a lake,
Yeah.
and it goes around the lake. Yeah. What was it? The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, good movie.
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
I felt bad for the guy with no arms and legs
Yeah.
because he dumps him for a chicken. I'm like, this is show business.
Yeah, that was a funny
Yeah,
scene.
like his manager dumps him and
Yeah.
just replaces him with a chicken that can count or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is exactly show
Holy
business.
shit! I totally
just-
forgot about
Yeah.
that.
I felt like, oh
I
God.
saw the movie when it came out. I was in my cowboy phase at the time.
You were in a cowboy phase.
Yeah, when I used to live in with Jason and Sarag.
Hold on. What's your cowboy phase?
So okay, for the nerds out there, there's a video game called Red Dead Redemption 2 that came out.
Okay.
It was all about cowboys, and
Okay.
and it was like COVID, I think, times, and I didn't have like no work, money coming in from the government.
God bless.
So I got a cowboy hat, I got a cowboy cup. I played Red Dead Redemption and watched cowboy movies. That's all I did.
That's all you did.
I wasn't living with Claire or anything. Like Jason was like freaking out. He was like, "Oh God, what do I do?" Sarag was like trapped in his room. I was in cowboy land, playing Red Dead Redemption, shooting cowboys and hogs.
Sure, hogs. Poor girls in NDGs. All those fat chicks in NDGs.
It's in the game.
It's in the game. What's it?
EA
Sports.
in the
EA. It's in the game.
Oh, it was a good time.
Have you seen Westworld?
I saw the first season. Yeah.
Yeah, the cowboy seasons
Yeah.
are the best. Then when they go to the future and then they get
When it's all like robots and when
Yeah.
it's become the robot world.
exactly.
I can't watch that
I
shit.
cannot. I couldn't understand it anymore.
Yeah.
But when it was the cowboy, I
was
like that idea.
cool.
That would be cool.
Oh
They
my
should bring
God.
that. We should make that.
I have dreams about doing that.
Like-
Like in my sleep, I'm like, oh, I'm a cowboy.
You're you're participating. Hey man, listen. I don't king fetish. I don't king fetish. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't king shame.
King
I don't.
shame.
I don't
Yeah.
king shame.
Yeah.
But you imagine yourself as a participant or as a creator of that world.
Participant, like a guy that's visiting it, like as a tourist.
So you want to be a tourist in Cowboy
Oh
Land.
yeah, oh that'd be so fun.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I can't do anything to you.
No.
Just running around shooting people.
Say it.
No, I'm not gonna
Say it.
No, and
Say it. What do you want to do to these robots, Gabe?
give him a little knuckle sandwich.
Sure.
It was cool, yeah, man. Living fantasy, and so for the extra nerds out there, Grand Theft Auto 6 was leaked online. So the new Grand Theft Auto, the same people that made the Red Dead Redemption made Grand Theft Auto, and
You said that sentence really quickly. Want to try it again?
The
I know
same-
you. I know you're thinking in shorts. It's like, Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, I don't know, just nerd shit. I feel like
No, say it again. So they.
the people that made Red Dead Redemption are also made Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
And Grand Theft Auto 6 is being leaked, which
Okay.
is huge news in the nerd world.
Yeah.
And it looks good. It's in Miami again.
Okay. Well, what did they do again in Red Dead? What is it called?
Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
You're just an asshole guy doing crimes.
And what type of crimes do you do? In,
Okay, I don't know. You have drugs.
Okay, and you take drugs from, and then what do they do? Do you just like salam alaikum? I'd like to take your drugs, please. And what else?
You do the drugs. You sell the drugs. You sell the drugs to
Yeah.
hookers.
Oh, okay, but can you do stuff to hookers?
You can have sex with them.
Oh, okay. And what if you don't pay them? What is that called?
It's called a date. It's called going to the movies.
Yeah, you can take them to the movies. And it's a very violent game, right?
Yeah, it's super violent. Oh man, I remember playing the first number 3, the one that was on the PlayStation, the early PlayStations. I remember it was like a revelation when it came out, man. Like, cause every game was like go
You
to level
discovered your
1.
dark side.
Well, like every game was like go to level 1, level 2. You know, Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Then it was like do anything you want now.
Yeah.
Go around, drive around. If you want to do levels, you don't have to.
Yeah, but then you're walking. If there's no mission, it's like real life.
no, dude.
It's like most of the teenagers.
You
That's
can-
why they have no fucking. They're depressed because these
Yeah,
games
now-
have no mission. So you're just driving it, wandering around. Fucking go drive for Uber. You'll make money at least driving
it's
around and
true,
killing
but
hookers.
You can steal any car and just run over as many
Exactly like
people's-
driving for Uber.
Yeah. And then the police come after you and you kill all the police.
Yeah, exactly like driving for
yeah,
Uber.
yeah.
That's why kids these days don't have any ambition because
Yeah.
they're playing games where there's no mission.
especially games. Well, games now are so fucking amazing that
Yeah.
I can't imagine being a 10-year-old kid now.
Here's
And
my
they're all
problem.
free.
Yeah.
So the barrier when I was a kid
Yeah.
was that every game was like $80. Now every game is fucking free.
How is it free?
Because it you know how basically they sell advertising on these games now. So let's say you pop in a game, it's free instead of having to pay.
Yeah.
It's like this is sponsored by Red Bull.
Really? Like you're
Yeah.
playing like killing a hooker and then
Yeah.
died to remove all the blood off your
They're
stains.
implementing more of that. Or if you want to have a cool hat, you have to pay $2 to buy the cool hat.
Oh yeah, Josh Shapiro was telling me about
Isn't that
he got a knife for like $1,200 or something for a game.
Yeah, is that crazy?
That's fucking Madonna.
It's like now you have a cool shoes in the game, and you paid $5 for cool shoes just to show off your cool shoes. Or the new Grand Theft Auto now.
But there's ads, there are actual ads.
they're starting more and more. Yeah,
Oh, that sucks. Doesn't it take you away from like this amazing visual experience?
Well, let's say like something's loading. Let's say you boot up the game or whatever. It's like this is sponsored by that. This is sponsored, but it's not during the game usually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here's my problem. Yes, I've seen videos like the graphics were amazing, but when I'm looking at it, so I see the screen with the amazing graphs, and then behind it is my shitty wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can still see reality. What I needed is to like erase reality as much as possible.
Oh, yeah.
So that like everything is the game.
Yeah.
And I don't see my life.
Yeah.
If I will really, because the graphics are so nice, but again behind it is like my dishes, and and there's pasta sauce on the wall, and like it's still life. But if it's all deleted, and then just,
I feel like
and then they plug it in the back of my
Yeah.
head, and then
whoa. I saw like this video. It's such a crazy video. It was like in Japan.
I know
You
what you're
saw
talking
this
about.
video?
Yes.
Dude,
Why did we both see that
I don't
same
know.
video?
And they must have let us like their
This
new
man-
podcast topics or whatever. It's like in Japan. Let's say you want to go donate your sperm in some Japan hospitals, right? So let's say you're embarrassed. Oh, I don't want to jerk off in a hospital. Instead, they have 100 robot pussies sucking your dick and shit. It's like, oh, that's way more dignified. They get blown by a robot.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You're Muslim. The year is 2500.
Yeah.
Are you allowed only 4 robot pussies? You know, like in Islam, you're allowed 4 wives.
In heaven.
No. It's the year 2500.
Okay.
Women have been complaining too much. We replace them with robots.
Yeah.
They don't. The female gender has been erased.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either gay or robots.
It's either you're allowed to have all the genders, all the pronouns except she.
Yeah.
Because I saw a documentary called "What Is a Woman."
Mm-hmm. Oh, how is
and
it?
it just blew my mind.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Okay, let's do this and let's talk about that.
Okay, wait, what is this and what is that?
We'll talk about what is a woman after you give me your hypothetical question.
So, the year is 2500. You know, like in Islam, they say you're allowed 4 wives.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be allowed 4 robot pussies?
Do you? Yeah. Especially like the. Muslim
but they're
faith.
robots.
Yeah.
Should we be allowed more? I think this should be debated next time in Iran by the Ayatollah. How many robot pussies can you fuck?
Well, would you actually care if you had a bunch of robots? Well, don't you just need one?
No, but I'm hoping that the sleeve where you put your penis is different. Like one of them is soft, the other one has like teeth or
but
whatever.
But you can just like.
The other one is
like go to the hardware store, pick up
Chinese.
a new. You just go to Best Buy, get the Chinese version, plug it in.
You buy from Wish, it comes and it's like, what the fuck?
It's got sharp edges.
They didn't file the ends.
God. Just like
you're like, ow! Oh, I like that. Ow! Oh, that's funny.
I didn't see this documentary. What is a woman?
Yeah.
What
it just popped
summary?
in my feed. I'm like, oh, I'll watch it.
It was free?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It had Spanish subtitles. Subtitulado.
So basically, the documentary is about a dude going around different cultures, different people, and asking them what they
you
think.
haven't seen it. Why are you explaining it?
Because I've seen 100 ads for this thing. And I'm always like, how do we watch this fucking movie? I think I should click the ad.
Basically, he goes not too many cultures. Actually, he does go to many cultures, and he asks, "What is a woman?" He asks like people with different genders. He asks psychologists, and what surprised me is the inability of people to answer this question.
Really?
He goes, there's new genders, and there's like psychologists who are pushing this new agenda and whatever, and they're unable to answer the question, and then they get offended that he's asking these questions. I'm like, this is interesting. I watched it as an alien, so I had no emotional connection to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder why they can't say that. At the end, it's like a cheesy. I was disappointed by the end.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to know the end?
Was he like, we'll never know?
He just showed the vagina.
That's a woman. That's a woman. God.
You're like, YouTube. Where's your censoring? Come on, Matt Walsh. Just came out of his beard like just a vagina.
He's got a cool voice. He's like, so what's a woman? Or it's not like that, but it's like a cool voice.
Sounds like a ranger. Yeah, he sounds like he's voting Republican.
Yeah. Is he Christian, this guy?
I'm going to assume yes.
Okay.
The problem with YouTube is I watched this one documentary about him, and then my fucking YouTube algorithm is like, hey, Matt Walsh on this, Matt Walsh on fat phobia. I'm like, I'm not a right-wing guy. I'm like, I was curious. I wanted to study the other side of the world. I'm like, let's.
I know. I saw I wanted to see a review for Star Wars, and I'm like, what's this? And it was like Ben Shapiro reviewing Star Wars. And he's
Why
like,
is Ben Shapiro reviewing Star Wars?
And he's like, well, actually, the pacing of this movie is quite boring.
They stole it from the Old Testament. Let me tell you, when Moses...
Luke Skywalker, actually a SJW back in... I don't know.
The way Luke Skywalker divides his arms is exactly like Moses divided the sea to let his people go.
Did you know that Luke Skywalker changed his blue lightsaber to a pink lightsaber? And I don't know. It's
the left-wing agenda controlling the media.
Jewish.
I bet, dude. As much as we shit on Ben Shapiro.
Okay.
I would say Josh Shapiro. That's a different Shapiro. As much as we shit on Ben Shapiro, have you seen his sister? Ben Shapiro's sister is a fucking 10, dude. She is stunning. She's honestly, she's probably the hottest Jewish woman I've ever seen.
Really?
Oh, dude, she's a smoke
Have
show.
you not seen The Nanny?
Who's Jewish in The Nanny?
The Nanny, isn't she Jewish?
Robin Williams?
No, the nanny. You ever watch the TV show The Nanny? Yeah. Yeah.
Ben Shapiro's sister has bigger tits. So
The nanny's hotter though, I think.
Yeah, but you have to fuck this.
But that's a fake voice.
Fuck me, Gabriel. Man, it's so humid in here.
I knew the nanny. I love the nanny.
I remember she was very hot, but I think Ben
Depends
Shapiro's
though. That's
sister,
90s
Ben
hot.
Shapiro's is so hot.
Yeah, okay.
Can you put a photo of her like
Yeah, there.
on my cock? Can you make her pop?
Jeez, do you want me to censor that too?
No, that's okay. Yeah, she's a smoke show. She's smoking.
Oh, yeah.
She's smoking hot.
I don't know, but you look up pictures of her, and it's her in like a yarmulke giant. What's it called? Hijab.
Hey man, I'm not an anti-Semite. I love Jews.
Okay.
I don't feel bad.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I don't. I'm saying she's dressed very modestly. You wouldn't know.
But you could see. No, she's not dressed modestly. She's dressed like normal. You know, that's modest.
Yeah.
Actually, that's exactly the definition of
Just
modesty.
like me.
Yeah, but you could still
Me in the winter.
You could still see all the goodies.
Okay.
Because she can't hide the goodies.
Oh.
It's impossible to hide giant tits.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I've spoken to girls with giant tits, and they tell me it's very hard to dress up. It's like when a man grows tits when he gains 20 pounds. It's very hard to dress up. I know the pain. Oh, she's a smoke show. Whoa!
Okay.
Hubba, 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 hubba. I think I saw it on Reddit on the first time. Like, who the? She's so hot. Oh, no. You know, I saw it. I saw Ben Parkins. Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
He shared a photo of her. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what a smoke show. Or something like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop. It's getting hot in here. Should I turn on the AC? Hey, Gabe, did I tell you that you can control my AC with my phone?
Yeah. My phone too.
What?
My phone.
Why is it spitting jizz all of a sudden? Like, Gabriel.
Oh, man. So remember you were saying like you want to live in your what was it? You want to live in your TV? No, you want your TV because you say you're inside a thing.
What I was saying is that it's not worth having such amazing graphics if I can still see my shitty life behind the screen.
I know.
So
That's we need to make that life into like just like let's turn this thing upside down and change the life into a better life.
Like become rich?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would like that.
I
Guys,
know, dude.
subscribe and tell your friends to listen to this podcast. We've been getting views and followers and everything, but we need
I know we did.
more money.
So let me tell you. Last Friday, I went to this dude's studio.
Okay.
Can I talk about it?
Yeah, who's studio?
Remember the magician guy?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's these two guys.
Give more information. People are gonna listen to this podcast as well. This
dude,
dude.
it's probably coming.
I thought you went to someone's tiny house, like tiny apartment. I went to this dude's studio.
I went to some guy's house.
Yeah. So last Friday.
Last Friday I did these two dudes, the two magicians, Wes Barker and Chris Ramsay. They're two really cool dudes. They put a call out for comedians to do their podcast.
Yeah.
And so like I knew them a little bit. I did a comedy show with them a couple of times, and so I messaged them for us to get on the podcast. They said like, oh, we only have 3 mics for now. We'll reach out soon. Literally the next day, they said, hey, do you want to come right away? And I said, okay. Where are you guys? They're like an hour away. I was like, fuck, man. Okay. I had no idea. So I drove all the way out there. I don't know what to expect. I go. This guy's. Like it's like, you know, like people describing going on Joe Rogan where they're like, is this the right place?
Yeah.
Like it was just a store. It was a storefront. It just said like for sale. And I was like, what the? This must be wrong. And then I see like a fucking plaid Tesla in the back, and I'm like, Jesus. So plaid black. I was like, God. And I look, and it's like they're there. I'm like, oh, they're come on in. They say, hey. They give me a hug. I'm like, hey, the friendly guys. This guy's big studio. It's amazing. Like it's out of like our dreams, you know, like just everything is just perfectly clean, beautiful. Like everything is like, you know, like floor to floor carpet,
This
but
is
like
clean.
No, yeah, you know what I mean. But like clean as in like they for sure get a maid every day or something.
Wow.
Clean.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Someone's vacuuming.
Someone's vacuuming. Okay, I'm not vacuuming here.
Everything's amazing. Like they have like the guy has like his own bed in there. He has like
His bed.
He has like a little like just
Like a casting couch.
He showed me this room, and it was like a space station, It was just a complete replica of like a space station, and he was like, "If I turn on the lights, it shows all this thing." But he was like too lazy to turn on the lights in the space station room.
Okay.
I was like,
He
"Okay."
has a space station room.
Yeah, and he has like a big
That's so
wall
cool.
filled with all these like knickknacks that he's collected, like all these like fucking giant like helmets from like the Middle Ages and shit, and all
Holy
these
moly.
like all these different like machines, and I don't even know how to
Okay.
describe it. And I was like,
Did he have a bidet?
No, he didn't.
Exactly. Who's cooler now?
He had a nice clean bathroom though. It was really good. You know, he had a shower in it and everything.
He had a shower in his studio.
Yeah.
God damn.
And then like,
Does he live? Maybe that's why. Because that's his whole. That's the only thing he owns.
yeah, maybe.
Is this Tesla's amazing studio? Okay.
And then like, it's a full gym.
What's the name of the podcast, Gabe?
Oh, I'm just obsessed. Dude, he was like, "You like video games?" I'm like, "Yeah." He showed me like his gaming room. It was like, you know, you have your computer, it's on the ground or whatever. Like anybody is like, yeah, it's on the ground. Like his were mounted on the wall. They were
Jesus.
opened up, and it was all lit up with like neon and shit.
Whoa.
And I was like, "Oh my god, this is like
Like
heaven."
huge screens.
Huge screen, and then
See,
he has like a
he's
whole
living
living
there,
room.
yeah.
Dude, he has a living room, this huge living room set up with giant couches, fucking giant TV, separate.
And he doesn't have an extra mic to have an additional
I know,
guest.
I know. I don't know.
Like, bro, look at this. This fucking computer can suck your dick while you're playing Red Dead Redemption, whatever. And yeah, but we don't have a
Anyway.
fourth mic.
So they're yeah. Did I say their names? Chris Ramsay and Wes Barker. They have a podcast called Bottom of the Barrel.
Yeah.
And they have a nice studio, and I did it. It was fun. They have
Nice.
like a barrel between us, and they. Remember I told you yesterday?
Yeah,
you
you press the button and-
I'm looking back. I'm pretty sure they just took the beer out of the barrel. I'm pretty sure.
How drunk were you?
In my head, I'm like, dude, this is sick. They just pulled up a
Yeah,
lever, a
A lever, and then there was a beer.
Sapporo. I had
Oh,
Sapporo.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was just a fridge, basically.
Yeah, it was. It might have been the guy
Just-
built it, I think.
Okay,
And
that's
they had a big whiskey shelf and all these things. You know how like in the back was
Yeah.
all, like they had a spinny wheel. That's why. And then I spun the wheel. It said phone a friend, so I called you.
Aw.
And then
That's the only reason why you called the co-creator of this podcast.
Well, it was. I mean, on the. I don't know. It didn't come up until that moment.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So that was an amazing studio. That's the type of studio like I think we should have.
Oh,
You
it
know?
would be fucking amazing.
Would you have it in?
No,
Exactly.
no. But he lives there. He lives there. That's why.
Oh, he lives. Oh.
Yeah, he lives there.
A lot of rich people, they're like, fuck Montreal.
Yeah.
And they just get out. They just get out of Montreal so that they can have like big spaces and stuff like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
I like Montreal. Though. I don't want to know if I can.
Like
if I want to live in the city, because
I like-
does he do stand up comedy?
yeah. Well, he only does the bordel
Okay.
apparently, because like Mike Ward lets him do English at the
Okay.
bordel.
Okay.
And I said, hey, do our show. And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice to go. Like in
Yeah.
the sense that we do a lot of shows,
Yeah.
and they're all in the city.
But I think you know how we do work out in the city. I think they're always just on tour,
Oh,
performing,
okay.
doing hours. You know, so they don't.
but
need-
they're doing magic. Like,
They do comedy and magic. So they tell jokes.
Okay.
And they tell stories,
Okay.
and that's they say when they go into the city, they don't want to do magic. They just work on telling jokes,
okay.
and then
Okay.
they do the magic.
Well,
They never
listen,
got the magic down. They work at home, right?
If
Do
we
mag-
get rich, this whole apartment can become the studio. If you think, like, let's say I
Yeah.
get another place, because my rent is not expensive, right?
It's true.
I could just turn this into the whole. Like,
That
this
would be
could
crazy.
Right now, it's just this.
It's
huge
true.
room.
It's a cheap place,
Yeah.
and then you can buy a condo somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. I'll paint the apartment like the right color. The other room can be the studio.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. And I think I did go on the podcast. They were laughing a lot. We were like, we played this game. It was kind of like a word game. I was like, oh, fuck, I need to think in the spot. Sometimes, like, it's either hit and miss for me. Either I'm amazing at thinking in the spot, or I'm like, I can't even I can't even think of my mom's name sometimes.
I can.
The game was, collective noun.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
collective nouns, like
There's new nouns I need to learn.
well, no. It's like like a school of fish,
Yes.
a murder of crows,
Yes.
a herd of cows.
Yeah.
So they're giving me random things, but to make up my own as a
Oh,
joke.
can we play this game?
Yeah. Okay, so the one they asked me was this is the one I said. They're like, so what is a group of nurses? And I'm like, of nurses. And like, what about orphans? I'm like, a fire of orphans, shit like that. So it was like hitting every single time, you know. So I was like,
funny.
yeah. Anyway, okay, we can make up some.
Yeah.
What would be homeless people?
Like a group of homeless people.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
San Francisco of homeless people. That's pretty good. You asked me one though. It's hard.
6 million Jews.
Hollywood. Yeah. Hey. There we go. See?
Shorts.
So yeah, they're gonna have us on. They said so. It'll be cool.
That'd be nice. When I was young, like my first introduction to show business, I was fascinated by magic. I'm like, ooh, just the idea of like taking something, making it look disappear.
Yeah.
So I started like playing with a coin and doing card things, but it's so hard. It demanded manual dexterity, so I
Yeah.
give up really quickly because
Hard, it is
I don't have manual dexterity.
No, same.
I think it's part of my comedy, the fact that my body doesn't match my words.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, so I gave up, but I was like, I like the idea of like,
Yeah.
let me hypnotize you with magic. Woo.
I fucking love. Remember the old David Blaine street magic
Yeah.
of things where, dude, there were some where.
I was more Copperfield. I'm a bit older than you.
Oh,
For me,
yeah?
it was David Copperfield.
Okay, David.
And then
Copperfield.
David Blaine came. He's like, ooh. I'm like, oh, you're annoying.
Really, I like David Blaine because he would go to like homeless guy and he had his like a cup and he would shake the cup and there'd be all this money in the cup, and you can see the money appearing in the cup. You're like, how the fuck is he doing that? You know what I didn't like though? Not that I didn't like. I thought he was lame. Chris Angel.
Oh, maybe. Sorry, Chris Angel was the one. Sorry, I put David Blaine.
Yeah.
and
Chris Angel was like the hot one with abs.
Yeah, he looked like a pickup artist.
Yeah, I look like Mystery or whatever. Remember the pickup artist dude?
Yeah,
He's
there was a small period of time where
he was super
those
popular.
LA fakes,
Yeah.
This is how you get girls.
And they
I
had
mean, we all
long
read the books,
hair.
but still.
Yeah. Like he's like, so from the beginning of time, they said you couldn't walk on water. But now I decided that I could walk on water. That's like Chris Angel. And then he'd be like, mind freak! You walking on water. Mind. Remember that shit? It was so lame, dude. Mind freak.
It's funny how we're talking about mystery and like the game. That stereotype of man comes back every like now we have like Andrew Tate. He's like the new alpha male.
Yeah.
He's like, yes, this is how it is to be a man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you have that like annoying douche
Yeah.
who probably gets slayed a lot. He comes back every like 20 years. Like we need a we need a new douche.
Yeah.
A new douche.
Well, that's a good name for the title.
A new douche.
But then it amps up every time. Like Mystery was just like they were kind of subtle, you know, for our times. Like Andrew Tate's like, you gotta go and you gotta fucking smack a or whatever, and Mystery was like, you know, you gotta like,
yeah, but you gotta peg her, not peg her, neg her,
make her.
Like,
whoa, what did I?
What did you just say? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
the backhanded
Gabe,
compliment,
you're gonna get us canceled again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you gotta neg
Yeah.
her.
You gotta neg her.
You gotta neg her.
You gotta be like you know what a good neg is?
Go ahead.
Let's say you go let's say I'm single and I'm at a club and I'm like dancing with a girl.
And Ben Shapiro's sister's here.
yeah. And
She's
I'm
like, hello, I like your hair.
exactly. You're like, oh, I love your hair. Oh, it smells like smoke though, or something like that. Oh, it smells like cigarettes. And so she's like, oh, So you kind of bring her up and then knock her down.
Daddy.
Yeah. Or you'd be like, wow, those nails are nice. Jeez, were you a grease monkey?
No, those nails are nice. I bet you don't wipe your ass well.
Oh,
They're long and ferocious. Yeah.
And so you do that, and you get women.
That used to work, but now it became cheesy. I have a theory that whatever worked goes through, like it becomes cheesy, then becomes creepy.
Yeah.
And then whatever people are using now to get laid will become soon cheesy and then soon become creepy.
Yeah.
Like catcalling used to be like, just men being men.
Yeah.
Like this is how all of our grandpas met their met their wives. They're like, hey, beautiful lady, oh, la bellissima. They're all Italian. My grandpa, your grandpa, they're all like, hey, you know what I mean? And then he's like, oh, catcalling, that's so cheesy. And now it's like, it's creepy. You catcall a girl, she accuses you of or whatever, you know? And negging, back in my day, this is how guys, but then it became cheesy and then it became creepy. Like, why would the guy talk that? How do kids now get laid? Is it just like, let's just fuck right away?
Yeah.
There's no way that will not become creepy in like 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's probably like, because with the apps and stuff, all the pretext and all the context is built just before you even meet. So you know everything about them. You don't really need to. There's no awkwardness in the moment when you meet because
you've met before.
Yeah.
But like yesterday, we saw people who met at a club and other people who met at like a music festival. People are meeting again,
still.
like old school
Old
way.
school. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
nice.
It's working. Yeah.
It's yeah.
It's
Because
just
I think very few people are getting laid from Tinder now. You have to be like a specific look.
really.
I think so.
Huh.
I think
Really?
so. Yeah, like when I got in my 30s, late 30s, Tinder wasn't working on for me, but like
Okay.
Hinge was working and Bumble was working.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I'll
Oh,
never.
I also posted only your photos, so
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of helped. Like, hi, I'm Amer. Hey, your face. Then next time I shaved my head. So last Thursday I had my last night. No, last Tuesday. I think Tuesday. I went out to the missus.
Oh yeah.
We had good Thai food,
Mhm.
and then because it was like one of our last nights together. Then we went bowling.
How was that?
Dude, bowling she beat me.
Yeah, bowling's hard.
I suck at throwing balls.
Yeah. Dude, you think it's gonna be easy, but it's
Yeah.
like,
Plus, I have a shitty shoulder. I'm gonna blame my injuries, guys. My sport-related injuries
yeah.
on my shitty. And then we played arcade. Dude, arcades are so expensive now.
Well, how much are they?
I paid $2 to play one game.
What?
Yeah, it used to be
feel
20.
Sorry.
It should be like 25 cents, 50 cents. Now it's $2 per game, and you know, like usually you play for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was like one game, like 5 minutes.
What? $2? That's a lot.
The strippers were less expensive than the fucking arcade game. That's how expensive it is.
Yo.
So, anyways,
I wonder if there's cheap arcades around here.
I thought you were gonna say, I wonder if there's cheap strippers. I'm like, there are, but I don't know, they're lacking teeth.
I do like arcades, but then it's like you can. I don't know. It sucks as you get older because everything gets like demystified. Like any arcade you can see,
Yeah.
you can just download your computer now.
Yeah,
and then
but
you're
you don't
playing
get to
it.
sit on a fake bike and go.
No.
Eliminated.
Yeah.
You don't get to have that feeling. You
No, it's
overspent.
true. Yeah.
They update now. They take a photo of you. I don't know
No,
why.
yeah. Why?
I have no idea, for legal purposes or whatever.
Take a photo of you.
Yeah, we played a game. We were shooting guns. It was
Oh.
nice, killing aliens.
Okay.
They're all black though. It was weird.
Oh yeah, it's like Men in Black.
But yeah, arcade, and then went for drinks,
Oh.
and then my girlfriend was like, "Let's get to a Montreal strip club." I'm like,
Nice.
"Oh God!" So we went to another strip club.
Which one?
Amazon.
Where's that?
And
Amazon.
we were in NDG, so it's somewhere on Saint Jacques. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
you know, it's the first strip club I ever went to when I was like 17,
Really?
and I went once when I was 25,
Wow.
and then I went now when I'm 38.
Nice.
And you could see the economy is not doing great
Yeah.
because the place was empty. It was like me and her and maybe 5 other people.
Damn.
There were like 3 strippers,
Yeah.
and they're all like not the A level strippers, you know.
Yeah.
They're the Tuesday night strippers.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Here's the beautiful thing
Open
about
mics.
it. Though. It was the open mic of stripping, I think. Here's the beautiful thing about it. No one was on their phone.
Nice.
It was like 1995 again.
Yeah, smoking.
we played arcade, we went bowling, and no one was using their phone at the strip
That's
club. We're
cool.
Like, oh, that's good. Everyone is in the moment,
Yeah.
hoping to see some titties.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically Montreal did not impress.
Was there a strip club DJ?
Yeah. Hey,
Was he
everybody.
doing that, really?
Yeah, they all talk like this. Candy, ma. That stripper, you know, like they stripper, they come talk to you if they want to get a lap dance. So anyway, she said her name was something, and I kept calling her my girlfriend's name by mistake.
Oh, fuck.
I'm like, that's romantic. It was interesting. It's the first time that I experienced this. You know, like it's a new level of intimacy that I wasn't used to.
Yeah.
But it was okay. It was okay. I didn't get a lap dance. She's like, "Do you want to get a lap dance?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good."
Were they hot strippers?
Not really.
Did they have a bowling alley?
Did it have a bowling? No. It did have balls, but there's just no alley.
Dude, strip clubs should have bowling alleys.
Yeah.
Imagine stripping and bowling
I
alleys.
wouldn't want to put my finger in these balls, though. You know what I mean? It's really disgusting.
Yeah.
You wear shoes. They make you wear other people's shoes.
Yeah.
Like, what's a strip club? You gotta wear bowling shoes. It's
What was the myth? Not the myth, but like people would wear like shorts at the strip club because like it would be like, you know, like the really thin shorts. So they would rub and they would come in their pants.
Yeah, I think I'm getting old. I would need like one
Yeah.
year to tell me she loves me. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
play with my. I was gonna say play with my hair, but I'm like I don't have hair. But you know, no, I don't think I'd be able even to get hard. It's so funny. I know the economy is going bad because there's no one. Like they say, the first thing that suffers and when there's a recession is like the sex industry.
Oh yeah.
And then it's entertainment.
Okay.
And then it's like there's no one. I'm like, oh shit, the economy is not doing well.
But there's people out and about somewhere. I see them.
In a strip club?
Not in strip club, but like they're at.
Yeah, we haven't. Like,
At Denny's or whatever.
the entertainment hasn't suffered yet.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
dude, it was empty. Because everyone talks about the Montreal strip
Yeah.
clubs, right?
Yeah.
And then I went in and there was fucking nobody. I know it's a Tuesday, but still, like there was no one on stage.
Wow.
Like there would come a dancer and then she would leave and then like 10 minutes nothing. I was just basically I paid just to watch like video clips. You know, like they show video clips.
Yeah, porn and shit.
No, not porn, just video clips. Like
Oh.
Much
music or?
Yeah, like Jay-Z and
That's it.
Like what I want to do with my baby, Ja Rule.
Yeah.
So I'm watching Ja Rule. I'm like, I paid $10 a beer and fucking $10 to get in
That
just to
is
watch
shit.
Ja Rule on a TV. And I'm like, yeah, no.
I remember a long time ago, I was hanging out with my stepbrother Eric. We were just at a bar on Prince Arthur. Remember, you know, like the Red Room? Before that was like a really shitty dive bar. Remember that? It was like Bonne Nuit. It was such a
It's still called Bonne Nuit.
It's still called Bonne Nuit. Well, it used to be a real shithole. And I was hanging with me, and there was this old guy at the bar. He's like maybe like 48 or whatever, but he was like really nicely dressed. He was like, and he started talking to us. He's like, "Hey, boys, how you boys doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, hey, mister, how's it going?"
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. And he started buying us drinks. Just
Nice.
tons and tons. We're just getting fucking drunk.
Nice.
And he's like, he was like, I don't know if he was hitting on us, but he was like, "You guys are a couple of good-looking guys. What do you want to do tonight, huh?" And we're like, "I don't know. What do you want to do tonight?" We're fucking like such idiots.
How old were you?
Probably like 19 or
Okay.
very. And then he's like, "There's a strip club around the corner, Kama Sutra. I don't know if you heard of it."
Yeah.
And he was in town. This guy was telling some crazy shit. This is all coming back to me right now, by the way. This is insane. He has like a wife in like where he's from, and he's
Yeah.
in town doing like a convention. And he's like, "Oh man, you know, I come to Montreal. You know, you got a wife back home. You come here, it's fuck city." Like he was like saying shit. And I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, and I'm fucking getting all these hookers to come." He was like the biggest nerd, little like Hank Hill looking dude, you know. And he's like, "Fucking," and he's like,
demons out.
he's like, "You want to come to me to the strip club? It's on me." We're like, "Sure." We go to the strip club, and he's just like buying everything for us, right? Just like beer, because it's like we're 19, we have no money.
Yeah.
Like, it was like $10 to get in, $10 for a beer,
Yeah.
10 this, 10, and we're like, "Fuck yeah," you know. So we're sitting there. It's like, but it was when the economy was good, I guess,
Yeah.
because it was like a lot of people in there, and everyone's like getting, and it was cool. It was actually a really, really nice strip club.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a really cheap. It wasn't all neon-y and shit.
Yeah.
It was kind of like just gentlemanly.
Yeah.
You know, like in this,
club.
you know, like the 60s, you'd see like in the Frank Sinatra with a bunch of whores or whatever.
Yeah.
It felt like him.
Okay.
And then I was like, dude, I realized like, this is fucking weird. And so
It is
like, I asked him for like $20. I was like, I wonder if this guy have one last time. And I gave him my email. And then he emailed me like a few weeks later being like, "Hey, Gabriel, I'm back in town." And I was like, "Yo, fuck this." And I remember like walking with him to a cab, and like he was so drunk he like fell like on the ground because he was like, it was slippery. And me and my stepbrother were like, "Dude, like let's never do this again." Man. It was fucking creepy. Like I was like, I don't want to be this guy. This guy.
Well, now that you're older,
Yeah.
what do you think he wanted?
I think he wanted friends to hang out with.
That's it.
I think that we were hoping he was gay. It would be less weird. Like
Yeah.
just a
I
couple
think he
of.
just wanted friends.
I was like,
Because he's
"Damn."
alone. He's
Yeah.
from out of town. He doesn't, and he sees you guys. You guys are cool, having fun. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, let's hang out with these guys."
Weird, right?
And what do these kids like? They like booze,
Yeah.
and they like tits. They
Yeah.
probably haven't seen tits yet. Let's give
Yeah.
them booze. Let's give them tits, and he bought your friendship. You were a
Yeah.
friendship prostitute.
I was full circle.
You were a friendship prostitute. Yeah. Why is it
Damn.
full circle?
Because we were with a bunch of prostitutes, I guess strippers, or I was a stripper for his friendship. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you stripped his. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
It was fun. It was interesting, dude. I saw his email. I was like, my heart
You
stopped.
should email him now.
Dude, I
Subscribe to
wish
this
maybe-
podcast.
Yeah. Whoever that guy was, he was like saying like, "Man, I was doing acid all at the convention." He was like such a degenerate. This
Oh,
dude.
he's
Like,
one of those guys that goes to conventions. Probably he was on for work for a convention.
Yeah,
or something.
exactly,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
a lot of people who come to Montreal for this.
Yeah.
It's a nice sin city. It's like the Canadian
Mhm.
Las Vegas.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
cheaper. It's Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
We have hotter women than Vegas.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Claire wants to go to Vegas.
It's good for like 3 days, and then you're
That's
like,
what I was telling her.
done.
I'm like, because it's actually really cheap accommodation.
Yeah, because they want you to gamble. so, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And but I'm like, fucking a week in Vegas.
A
Fuck that.
week? Oh, you cannot do a week.
I was like, that's
There's
insane.
nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's just.
She said there's a lot of shows. You go to the Grand Canyon. You can.
Yeah, but that's
do-
still 4 days.
Yeah, that's what I was
You,
thinking, yeah.
you have the Grand Canyon,
Yeah.
Death Valley. I've been there. Grand Canyon, Death Valley, and then you visit a couple of shows.
Yeah.
During the day, you go see. It's fucking hot, so yeah, you would probably take a plane, swim. Oh yeah, the hotel.
Yeah,
You're gonna
the
swim at the
nice
hotel. Go
pool.
see the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Go see Death Valley,
Yeah.
and then at night you'll see everything is extra in Las Vegas, and you feel a bit disgusting because you see sadness,
Yeah.
like because you're walking in a hotel in the casino,
Yeah.
and you see someone like going no,
way.
like fucking lost all his money.
I went to the casino on Saturday.
Sorry,
I went to the casino on Saturday.
you did?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was okay. I was like sick. It was like like I was like I shouldn't be. I'm killing everybody. I'm killing all the old people. I kept thinking.
What do you mean?
Like I was like under the weather, but for
Okay.
some reason I was like, oh, I'm tired.
He meant he was sick. And by the
Yeah.
way, that's what
Yeah.
he meant. He was under the weather.
Yeah. And it was fun. We only pulled out $40 to play. Like
Yeah.
they have the zone it's like blackjack, but it's like you're not playing with one dealer. Oh, no, you're not playing with a small table. It's like, let's say there's 50 tables all in one room, and there's one dealer for all the people, and it's kind of like a show.
Okay.
And they have like a light show, and if like let's say you win whatever, they boost smokes shit and also everybody gets the same card. Like you're at a table, everyone gets different cards, right?
Yeah.
Let's say all 50
So
people.
we're sitting next to each other. I would get like a queen and a 7, and you also get a queen and
Exactly,
7.
yeah.
So how do you win?
You have to beat the dealer.
That's it.
That's
okay, so
it.
there's more chances of winning?
No, just the same. It's just usually like if you're with other people, everyone gets different cards. So the chances.
Is it on a computer?
Yeah. But he's up there with actual cards,
Mhm.
flipping them, and then it goes to your screen. So you see on your screen, and you
okay.
can like pick the bet or whatever, and it was cool. Like we put in $40, and then we went down to 5. Then we went back up to 40. Then we went up to like the 60. Then we pulled out 40. We're like children playing with the gambling, and then we went down to we were trying to win more and more,
Yeah.
and we just ended up even.
Okay.
And I used the money to pay for gas.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Wholesome day at the casino, and we had a bunch of coffee and Coke because it's all free Coke, right?
Really? It's free Coke? I thought it was...
It's the alcohol you have to pay for.
Okay.
But they have it's like you get Sprite, Coca-Cola, root
Really?
beer.
Ginger ale?
Yeah, you get coffee, everything free.
That's nice.
So we're just getting hopped up on oxygen, and
I went once for like a friend's birthday, and I remember I was sitting on a chair, and then for some reason it smells weird. Then I smelled the chair and it smelled like shit. I'm never going to the casino ever again. This is disgusting.
Montreal Casino is pretty bad. It's like they have the really cheesy singers and shit, and they were trying to do Michael Jackson, and it was so bad. The guy's old, and he's making jokes about it, which I guess it was kind of funny. You know the song Billie Jean, Michael. There's a part where he goes dun, 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 hey, dun, 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 hey. He was old, so he's like, "Okay, guys, here we go. I'm gonna try to do this." He's like, "Hey," it was terrible.
Just a cough.
Oh, dude, yeah, and we're,
Are you a casino guy?
no.
No. Is your wife a casino guy?
I think she says she could be easily she was the whole time she's like, fuck, yes. Anytime we'd win $10, we'd be like, yes. We'd hit blackjack, fuck, God, fuck. She'd be freaking out. I'm like, chill, man.
Yeah, don't take her there anymore. she doesn't drive, right?
No.
No, okay, that's good. Don't take her there.
Oh, so funny.
I had a question for you.
Yeah.
So your wife is leaving on Wednesday,
Yeah.
and this is the second time she leaves you in 2 months or
Yeah.
a month, right?
Yeah.
What did you learn from the first time she left you, so that you don't become a degenerate, depressed guy this time around?
Keep account of all my items because I lost everything every day.
Okay, so put them in one place.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't that dirty. Probably don't eat as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go to bed at 5 a.m. every night.
Yeah.
Don't get as shit faced.
Yeah, you need to be your own dad. I think that's the thing. Is that you didn't have a dad,
Yeah.
me neither. So you need to learn how to be your own dad. Teach
Yeah.
yourself self-discipline.
I know.
Yeah.
Fuck. It was
You
fun.
cook a little. You're a good cook.
I'm gonna
right?
cook a little. Yeah. Boring.
I know, but still, it's
Yeah.
self-discipline.
It's easy to cook. Also, I have a bunch of shit in the freezer already pre-prepared. Just gonna make pasta.
Well, go see your mom. She'll cook for you. She's gonna be here now,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Because your mom was in
Greece. Yeah.
Grace.
Grace.
She was in Grace.
She was in heaven. Grace. the graces of God.
She was
Oh,
in Greece
Jesus,
right now.
terrible.
So you can go see her.
Yeah.
Replace a mommy by her real
Yeah.
mommy.
And then she's gone for 10 days, and then she comes back. She's back for 2 days, and then gone for 7 days.
Jesus, where?
She's going to New York City.
Oh, vacation.
No, like she has a friend that has like hookups with some like kind of Comic Con bullshit thing,
Mm.
and she's like, "Hey, do you want to work? It's like everything's paid for. You get to come to New York City for free, and you just gotta work during the day and at night."
Like
You
she would work for Comic-Con?
Like for like her friend's boyfriend is like a famous comic book artist,
Mm.
and he does all these different like things, and he hires people to like sell shit. Be like, "Hey, you want to buy this? Here you go. It's $10." Shit like that.
Have fun. Are you going?
No, because no.
Okay.
I don't know. There's no room for me. And
That's
she's
okay.
flying there, and I don't have a ticket. And I have to
Ooh.
buy my ticket and shit. And so did you watch Abby Stonehouse's podcast with us on it?
I haven't yet. It came out today.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, have you seen the clips?
Yeah.
dude, I forgot the insane shit we were. By the way, Abby Stonehouse's podcast is out.
House of Stone. Subscribe.
House of Stone. We're on it.
We
This
love her.
episode, dude. Some of the we were insane on this podcast, dude. We weren't as crazy as we are on this podcast. We went. I don't know what it is about being in a studio in a chair, like having a swivel chair. You can go. I don't know, man.
You were all out. I think I felt I was the same. You were crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You tend to go crazy for some reason. I don't know how much coffee you had.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or
what
but
it
you were
is.
like, woo!
I love. This couch keeps me calm.
That's good.
It is good
I'm
because
happy.
otherwise it'd be the most annoying podcast. It would be so
It
annoying.
won't be that bad. Maybe we should try it. Maybe
Yeah.
we should try a podcast. Let's have a standing up podcast.
Sure.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should have where we're just standing up. Like,
Yeah.
where the
Sure.
camera is.
Let's do that.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
stand up. We're like, hey. It's like
Yeah.
us when we go on stage, you know?
It might help. Like, let's say we ever want to do a double thing.
Mhm.
It might help with that.
Yeah, we would like to do a double thing.
double.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was crazy. People should listen to it. I think
Yeah.
it was nice.
Yeah. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. My mom was like, saw all the clips. She was
Mhm.
laughing. It was all about, dude. If you just see this podcast about, remember when I broke my leg? Remember I was talking about that? Jesus Christ. Anyway.
I hope they make us short about that.
I know.
That story.
Oh my God. Hey, for an October, do you want to do like a challenge or something?
Ah, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Ah,
Yes.
very good.
Okay,
good.
Yes. Let's do a challenge, an
Okay.
October challenge. You can choose your own challenge. I'm not gonna bestow upon you a challenge, so you can choose your own.
Okay.
I would like to lose a couple of pounds. How
Okay.
about you?
I want to not drink for October.
You're not gonna drink
Mm-hmm.
the whole month of
Yeah.
October?
Yeah.
Okay, but we need to how many pounds should I lose in a month? What would be like a safe
Is 5 to 10 a lot?
between 5 and 10 is a big difference.
Oh, okay.
So
Then
let's say 7.
okay, 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna so on September 31st. I'm gonna weigh myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 7 pounds. That makes sense, right?
Mhm.
4 weeks, 7
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah, you could do that
It's my
easily.
birthday too.
Oh, but that's just one day.
Yeah. All right, 7 pounds. And okay, so if you drink,
Yeah.
you have to do something.
Really?
Yeah.
What do I have to do?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm so
And then if
scared.
I lose, I have to do something.
Okay. Let's say. Damn.
Yeah. What can I make you do? Shave your beard.
No, that's the worst. That's the worst.
You shave your beard and I grow my hair. How about that?
Oh no! I gotta stick to this thing. When is okay? So even
Actually, me shaving now, not shaving my head is not that bad. I'll need something
Yeah.
worse. So yeah, you shave your beard. I think that would be. I could shave. I look disgusting without a beard, anyways. I could shave my beard if I don't. It won't grow that
you've
much.
had your beard off for so long. There's
Really?
footage. There's footage of you without a beard on this podcast. The early days. Of the early days of the podcast.
No, I had a beard. I always had a
Really?
beard. Even the video to promote the podcast, I had a beard.
Okay. What?
Maybe it's a light beard, but it's always been a beard. Okay, but anyways, yeah, for you it's a big
Yeah,
diff if you
yeah.
shave your
Dude,
beard. Oh, I really want you to lose.
Okay, that means I can't lose.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is that you cannot lose.
I can't. Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
Okay. We get to choose our goals,
our-
but we get to choose. You get to choose my punishment.
Punishments. Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't know. It needs to be a fun punishment. I can't be like no shisha for a month or whatever.
Yeah.
Or that's kind of boring.
It's like another month of pain.
I know. I don't know. Wear like different something different or whatever. You need to like wear something different every day for like or something. You need to change your uniform up or something.
I see what you're going. How about this? If I lose,
Yeah.
we'll go to your poor people's store, the
Yeah.
thrift shop, and then
Uh-huh.
you choose like 5 shirts,
Okay.
and I buy them, and I have to wear them for a month.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll have to find like kind of wintry stuff though.
Yeah.
Like cool
Yeah.
sweaters,
Yeah.
like fucking
Yeah.
Like
You get to decide what I would wear, what I'm gonna wear.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that enough for you to be motivated to
No.
lose?
No.
Because 7 is hard. You losing weight is more variables involved because maybe your metabolism is fucked. So even if you try really hard, you might not lose all the
Yeah.
weight. Right? Is the
Yeah.
thing. Me, I just need to not. I have to like just not put anything.
Self-discipline. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking shit. Okay.
How can you punish me? How can you? No, but that would be for a whole month. You get to decide what I wear on good night. If I lose.
Oh really?
Yeah. Make me wear fucking anti-Semitic,
No.
anti-Semitic shirts
Yeah. Are you gonna get a gym membership or something?
to lose weight.
Yeah.
No, I think I can just control my eating habits, and then
Okay.
should be fine. If I don't, then the last week of October is gonna be fucking. Sorry, Gabe, I gotta do this podcast while we jog.
What's like food you hate to eat? Like, do you hate like?
Amer, you have to eat pork.
Yeah. No, that's terrible. You eat pork.
Fuck no. I don't know, man.
You
The only thing that would really hurt is shisha.
Yeah.
So you could say, but that would really hurt because I love shisha.
Yeah.
So like, if I don't lose 7 pounds, I can't smoke shisha for a week. But the thing is not because I will cheat again. I'm like, fuck you, Gabe. I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Really?
Yeah.
But I'm not the one telling you not to do it. It's
I
the
know.
challenge. It's God or whatever. It's not us. It's not me.
And then we have next. I think we still have an episode right before October begins.
Yeah. Yeah, we need a real challenge. Okay, that'd be good, and we could document our challenge.
Man, you without a beard would be hilarious.
Oh, dude, it'd be weird.
Chubby face.
I know.
You got a cute little squirrel.
I couldn't do comedy. I'd be like, everyone's gonna make fun of me.
That's the whole idea of comedy.
Oh no. Claire's gonna hate it. My face is so dry under this beard during the season. It's just gonna be all red.
It's gonna be just a red beard.
Hey.
Like, is he a redhead? What does he have? Is he a ginger? Does he make out with Harrison? His beard is stuck on his face.
I saw a movie called The Last Shift. Have you seen this movie? It's on Netflix. Netflix now is just, they stopped making their own content. They're just now buying movies that failed at the box office.
Okay.
They're like all these movies that you've never heard of that cost $2 million to make that everyone hated that are, the movies that like get 60% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's like
I never checked Rotten Tomatoes in my life.
You never check Rotten Tomatoes?
I do not give a shit what people think.
Ah.
No, if it sounds cool, I'll watch it.
But it's like everything sounds cool. Like a man grows up in the rough streets of Chicago.
I watched the trailer, and if the trailer seems nice, I'll watch it.
Okay.
Like I watched a movie with Richard Gere.
Yeah.
And sorry, let's start with your movie, and then we'll do my movie.
Just basically like whatever. Maybe you guys could relate, the audience, like
cameras.
The cameras. There's movies that like get 10%, which are the worst movies ever. There's movies that get 20 to 50%, which are like, who knows, maybe they're gems or they're very mixed. And then there's movies that get 60%, which are worse than all those other movies because they're about nothing. They're not offensive. They're like, yeah, it was fine, bullshit. Then there's like 80s and 90s, which is the best. But like, dude,
90s were the best time for movies, man.
No, wait, hold on. I'm talking about percentages.
Oh, okay, I thought you were saying the 1990s. I think the 1990s were a great movie. That you had like
yeah.
I call it the Good Will Hunting era because it was like character story based. There was no really there's no action. It was just like
there's some action. There's Heat. Remember Heat?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but it was like the action movie of the year. You know, now all the movies you go see in the cinema, they're all action because that's the only way to justify paying $30 for a ticket.
But I think you totally just didn't understand what I was. I meant. Sorry. When
I got it.
Okay.
But I said, but then the 90s were the best in my mind. The 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, so like Titanic and.
Anyway. I'll just start with this movie really quick, just to piss you off.
Okay.
It's about like an old man that worked at a fast food place for 38 years. Yeah. He's finally retiring. You think like, oh, he's a nice old guy.
The Last Shift.
He's kind of like just a old guy who's like dumb. He lives like in a shithole apartment with all these shithole. You want to hear something about it? Okay, so he has all these. I'm gonna have to bleep the name, but like, so in the movie, this guy has. This is my nightmare, by the way. Like being 50 or being like 60 years old and having roommates that are also 60 years old. So I was talking to Sarag, and he was doing remember the MTL Grand, like the old comedy competition a few years ago. This comic came up to him, the older comic, I'll bleep his name,
Yeah.
He comes up to him. He's like, "Hey, Sarang, how's it going?" He's like, "Oh, I'm good. How's it going?" And then he's like, "Did you invite anybody to vote for you on the competition?"
Yeah.
And Sarang's like, "No. Did you invite anybody?" He's like, "Yeah, I invited my roommates." And there was like these, like, you know, looking dude, and then two other looking dudes. Like, these are my roommates. And Sarang started laughing because he thought he was joking.
Yeah.
And then he slowly like realized he wasn't joking. He was
It's
like,
actually roommates.
Oh my god!
Oh,
yeah.
God.
And that's like, and imagine like your roommates are like, you're 50 years old and your
Yeah.
roommate's a 50-year-old guy.
Oh.
You're both like have mixing up your liver pills. It's the most saddest shit ever, dude.
Listen, I agree. However, the
Yeah.
idea of like my best friend Guillaume, right?
Yeah.
Eugene, he has a family now.
Yeah.
He's not, he's a wife. He lives in New York, blah, blah,
Mhm.
blah. But Guillaume, I could see myself living with Guillaume, like 2 50-year-olds, like his son leaves and he's just like hanging out. Like, not for money purposes. It sucks but like, we're just, let's say he doesn't get married. I never
Yeah.
get married. Just two like best friends living together.
Yeah.
I would do it. He's a great cook. He would be the woman.
But imagine like me and Jason, we're 50 years old living in NDG apartments.
Yeah.
Creaking.
Yeah.
All our hips hurts. The windows doesn't really close.
Yeah, but are you best friends with Jason?
No.
No.
But I'm saying like just roommates, you
Yeah.
know? Like
But
the
are you
saddest-
doing it for monetary reasons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's doing it.
No, that's exactly what I
Yeah.
meant. Is that I would do it just for companionship.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
I would live with 2 and a hot 19-year-old, and I would take him to strip clubs all the time. No, but yeah, I would just because he's my best friend. You know,
Yeah.
he's my soulmate. So it would just
Yeah.
it would be cool to have him.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay. No,
you know what I mean? That I would like.
That
But
sounds
it's
less
not
sad.
it's not for money. Like we'd have
Yeah.
like a big house, and then we'd have our own space. Just the idea of like, hey, my best friend's here.
Yeah. No. Okay. That makes sense.
You know,
that sounds
but
amazing.
not like I have 3 roommates. Especially if you have more than 1 roommate.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine
Mhm.
you have 2 How broke are you as a
I
60-year-old
know.
man?
Fuck. That's so
To have
sad.
2 roommates? Well, you don't live in New York. It's Montreal. Like you could still
Yeah.
find cheap.
I know.
rent.
Just live wherever.
Find a job. Find an extra job that makes you
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Anyway, that person that you talked about, imagine living with him. Oh God, I would shoot myself in the head.
I know.
I would kill myself
I know.
in his room just to
I
piss
know.
him off.
We should send him this clip.
Exactly. Like, hey.
Cameras.
Oh, Gabe, just bring back the camera. Keep filming. This is gonna be a great short. Like, that's how funny it's. That's what happens when you mock.
Dude, you heard it.
Is the camera good?
Yeah, it's good. Oh,
I need to tape this this thing. I keep saying to myself, I should buy the thing.
Yeah.
The carpet doesn't move. That's so funny.
It fell. It was like slowly falling too.
It fell slowly and it didn't break because it was held by this thing. So I think it would make a glitch. I think you should keep this.
absolutely. Yeah, and yeah, so thanks for watching.
That's it. We ended.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Guys, okay. We need to talk about this. This is very important.
Okay.
Dude. Bonne Nuit has been selling out. We literally
Yeah.
had to get chairs from the hotel
we had to
because
steal
there's
chairs.
no more chairs. The place we had 60 people yesterday.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So a lot of fun. If you heard our material, we get it. But now there's a lot of like crowd work we're doing,
Yeah.
and it's fun. And there's always new and great comics. We had such a good lineup fucking last
yeah,
week. And we have a
everybody killed.
everyone killed. It was so fun. It was the most sold out show we ever had.
Yeah,
It's the first
it
time
was
that we were able
wild.
to get like
I know.
chairs from the
Yeah,
hotel.
yeah, people were
So
people were
guys,
excited.
buy your tickets early. Get your early. Yeah, guys, reserve your tickets.
Mhm.
Fucking $5 if you buy use the Bonne Nuit
Yeah.
code. And there's some people, and I would like to thank them, who buy tickets and don't show up.
Yeah.
And I think they just want to support the podcast.
That's
So
very
Captain
nice.
YOLO,
Captain YOLO.
Thanks,
You're the
man.
best. You're YOLO. man.
he's bought like 5 tickets and
I know.
he's never showed up
Dude,
to any of the
I don't know
shows.
why. Just come to the show.
Just come to the show, man.
You live in the city.
I know. I think he probably works or something. But anyways,
Okay.
thank you guys. This is a good way to support us. Just
Yeah.
we don't have a Patreon, so just
I know.
buy
just buy our tickets to our show. And
Don't use discount
yeah.
code Bonne Nuit.
and tell all your friends. Tell
Yeah.
5 friends, and then
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell 5 friends. Bring your friends. Come watch a good show.
Yeah.
There's usually always hot guys and hot girls, and
Yeah.
you can flirt with them and
Yeah.
make out with a Hungarian.
And then they play. You could ask them to play any song afterwards.
Yeah.
Jukebox.
Yeah. Also, you can. People send me songs to play before the show. So,
Yeah.
anyways, follow me on Instagram or follow the
Yeah.
Bonne Nuit page. But
Request.
thank you for listening. We love you.
Yeah, we
And
love you.
guys, hopefully in October we'll see Gabe without a beard,
I know,
and
yeah.
that was gonna be
Yeah.
hilarious.
Bye, Felicia.
What's bye, Felicia? What's that?
Bye, Felicia.
What's bye, Felicia?
It's like goodbye.
Doesn't no, but it comes with a certain connotation, like ugh, bye, Felicia. No.
No, it's like bye, Felicia.
No, it has a connotation because a girl has said it to me as a joke. Like I said something like a little mean. She's like, "Bye, Felicia."
Oh, I say it to Claire all the time. We go, "Bye, Felicia."
She's like, "My name is Claire."
Well, then we go to the point now we're like, "Bye, Shaniqua," and then not "Bye, Shaniqua."
All right, and in a couple of weeks they're gonna use the N-word, but it's okay, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We love you very much. Salam alaikum.
Bye.